What's up, guys? It's your boy Stump, and welcome back to Rank 101, turning noobs to pros since 2020. Today we're going to be looking at someone who is called Awoken YouTube. I'm not sure this was supposed to be intended for Rank 101, but my buddy Al, who does the timestamps for me, he already went and did the timestamps for this, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it anyway. His in-game name is Messi8382. Yeah, I'm not sure what rank he is, but we're going to do this anyways. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so first round, he buys armor. That's good. Man, it is hard to see through all these pixels. Okay, here we go. You did get a couple hits on him, but you weren't really aiming on him. Just some practicing while aiming. Just aiming while practicing will help. Oh, hold up! You bought an SG. What the hell? You have $3,200, and you bought the SG. Just like in my last video, don't buy stupid things. I don't think this was intended for rank 101, but we're gonna do this anyways. Alright, 245, he is going alone. He should go with his team, especially if he has bomb. Does he have bomb this round? Yes, he does. So, typically, I already mentioned this in a previous video, I'm pretty sure, unless it's already trimmed out because copyright claim. You should usually stick with the bomb and not go anywhere else, unless you don't want the bomb, then you just go ahead and get rid of the bomb. Alright, so let's see what happened here. So you come in here, get your SG out, that's good. He's out here for how long? Exactly, until you die, because that's your problem. Right here. Nearly 2 seconds. He's out for 2 seconds. Probably missed his fire button. And you don't get a shot on him, I think. Do you get a shot on him? You don't get a shot on him. I would say pay attention more because you might be looking at something else and might not realize it. I have this problem too sometimes where I'll be focusing on the radar instead of the actual surroundings in front of me, and I'll end up getting killed by someone that apparently didn't show up on my radar. Yeah, I've had that happen. Alright, so he's got $5,100 because by the 8K, armor, been full up, good. Bomb's been planted. Alright, so when the bomb's planted, you'd have your entire team, or at least some of your team, around the bomb site, just in case anyone tries to push into site to try and defuse it, or one player outside lurking if there's any long, like, backstab rotates. Alright. I think, yep, 615 right here. This is what my buddy was talking about. He needs to pre-aim. Yep. So, when it comes down to map knowledge, it also means you know the exact or the probable positions that the other players might be hiding out in. Like, for example, going into here, there might be a guy in connector right through here. So you have your crosshair on this and then peek out like this. Then you also have someone that's behind this bush here and someone behind this pillar or right next to this wall, which this guy is. So you'd be keeping your crosshair on the corner as you're going around the corner, making sure you're far enough back so that way you can see if they are there or not. And if you do peek out, make sure you're not peeking out all the way, because this is just not good aiming. You didn't bother to aim, or you just weren't paying attention. Yeah, I would probably want to work on getting to know the positions of each map. I will make a video, or I've already made a video about it. Actually, I'm pre-recording these right now, so I won't know until these go up. So I should have a video out soon about the positions on each map. I'll be doing a video for each map specifically. So that way you guys have a log and a little bit of a database to see what positions each player would possibly be at. So anyways, on to the next round. So he buys grenades instead of armor. And buying armor essentially keeps you alive longer than without it. So yeah, I would agree with my buddy here. You should have bought armor instead of nades. But you would have had enough to get a flash, and that's okay too. You can full buy till you have zero money. That's completely fine. Just make sure you know what you're doing with them. And again, I will say in my previous ranked gameplay video, my last Rank 101 video, I mentioned about buying smart. So go check that out. And also check out my economy video, which is also wrong, but it does tell you when you should buy or should not buy. All right. That grenade did nothing, and you did absolutely nothing to stop him. So you hide behind the wall. He starts rushing you. Throw the grenade. Right as he's coming out, your crosshair is way above his head. You need better crosshair placement. You need better aiming placement. You need better positioning in general. Round 9. No, 8. Alright, so he buys GSR and a flashbang. So a GSR and a flashbang is not a bad buy for you to hold angles and to retake sites with the flashbang. Considering your playstyle, you should have just bought armor. Because if other players buy GSRs, then you'd be better off. But, oh, excuse me, if they have P250s in armor, then you'll be fine if you can hit headshots. But if you don't hit headshots, then you're not going to do very well. And probably we see here. Yep, he goes down because he didn't have any armor. All right, goes in and buys the MP5. Again, not a good buy. You don't want to buy the most expensive weapon you can get because it's not usually the best weapon. Like, you could do more damage with the GSR or the MR96 with just one-tap headshots because the MP5 does not have a one-tap, plus its spread is sporadic, which is why it's only good at close range to medium range, while the MR96 is good at medium to long range. And the GSR is, like, also good from short, medium, and long range, but the M96 is a little bit better. Alright, you got guys inside a cafe hiding behind this sign here. So many pixels. You do take him out, good. Chilling. There he is, and he takes you out. Nothing you could have really done there to avoid that, but you didn't even make an attempt to shoot at him or do any damage. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see what happens here. Alright, so you see the guy, he takes out your teammate with the Vector. He's not there. Why are you aiming there? Oh dear lord. Pay attention. Focus. Focus. You gotta focus where the other team player's going, because right here, he takes your teammate out, and he goes all the way across to the other side. You think he's still there. There's an entire support wall right here blocking him from your view. Then he peeks out and sprays you down. It's raining bullets. Alright, so you guys lost that round, so you now have 1,600. You buy the MPX. Not a good idea. Again, buying mistakes, same as the last one. Don't make stupid buys. It's very repetitive in this rank. I'm guessing he is at least silver at the highest. Maybe bronze. Not sure. At least he's not an iron golem. Well, for those who don't know, the new update, if it's already out, which it probably is, there is a new iron rank, and I made a video about the update saying that we should call iron ranked players iron golems. It's because it's too long to say iron ranked players. Just say iron golems. Like in Minecraft. That'd be funny. Hope that catches on. I mean, I'm pre-recording these, so what do I know? Alright. See, right here. Here's your problem. There's too many pixels. He blends in. You can hardly see him. There's a lot of pixels here. You see him, and you don't even do anything. lost that one because you didn't take the opportunity to get him. And there was also someone to your left too, pre-aiming and knowing the spots on the map. It's gonna be a process to learn all the spots of the map, but I will have videos out for those soon. So hopefully I can get those out as soon as I can. All right. And he goes ahead and does the same thing as last round, just 4 spies. Oh, you got a player close. Good. You were too far out from the corner. That's how you ended up dying, because you got to be aware of your position just as much as the other players' positions, because if you're peeking out, like what you did here, peeked out a little too far, and he ended up coming in and trading with you. That's how that went down. Wait a minute, that round kind of got corrupted. But what I saw here, crosshair placement. It shouldn't be here. It should be right in the middle of the doorway to compensate for your reaction time, because you're not going to hit anything that's on the ground. I think his recording got corrupted a little bit because it skips to the next round. But he does buy AK flash. It's a 4 spy. Ends up dying, I guess. He's lagging really bad. Lagging really bad. All right, it's the last round. As the HK buys an AK. You had a better weapon, and yet you bought another weapon that was slightly worse. Okay, for those who don't know, the HK417 only has 20 bullets in the clip, but it has a longer one-tap range than the AK-47, has a lower spread than the AK-47, and I think that's about it. No, it has a higher damage output than the AK-47. So you had technically a better weapon, but you bought an AK-47 anyways. That's also not a good buy, because you would have had armor and all grenades as well if you would have saved that, I think. Yeah, so you had 3,300. You would have plenty to buy grenade and armor, but instead you bought the AK-47 like a nincompoop. All right, you got guys in connector. Take one down. It's good. You don't even check security. I'm gonna call this security. The area with metal detectors. We could call that security. You don't even check security when you walk out here. You checking B entrance, but you don't check security. They could have been in security and you just didn't know it. They're on B, and you ended up dying, and you ended up losing. Well, what can we learn from this? Pre-aiming, knowing the positions of the enemy players on any map is very helpful. I don't have necessarily all of them out. I do have 2. I think they're in my strategy guide playlist. I'll put a link in there. But anyways, that's it for this video. Hope you guys learned something. And to those who decided to stick around and watch this video, thank you so much for watching. And if you want to see any other content that I put online, like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and follow me on Twitter at StumpDaddy in the description below. And also follow me on Discord in the description as well. And stay safe. Bye-bye.